Left off, I was talking about uh, working with Stan and working with his daddy Jack. Jack, Jack was Red City Jew. Mr. Jackson, Bill Jackson's confectionery. Okay, but like I say, that's how we basically learned our way around all those streets over there in St. Louis. Was riding on the back of Jack's truck with either him or Stan, and we like I say, we panhandled at those bus stations, and actually we spent our and we would go to the movies, and we spent our money on that in that damn arcade at the bottom of the album. I never forget that. And we just it was a fun time for us because it was a busy time for us because like I say, we was in the Boy Scouts at that time too. And then we went through a period out of Red City, man. We went through the tunnel stages, where uh, I can remember back in the back of Eastland School was some fields back there, and one field was back there, big field, and on the side of it which was an empty lot, but it was full of sticker bugs. And anyway, we would play football back there, and well, the guys older than me, us would be back there playing. And I always wanted to play. I hated not getting picked. Whenever they was picking for play sports, or playing football or basketball, I wanted to get picked. And at one period there, they wasn't picking me, so I had to brush up on my game. And anyway, they was playing football. The big boys was playing football, and I wanted to play bad, so they let me play. And I never forget. George Smith, he was out there, and Conrad, was on the same team. Bruce Henley, Chops, and a whole bunch of people out there. And Bruce was on the other team. Bruce was a big man, and George told me, he said, "You want to play with us? You gonna have to hit somebody." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm finna make a name for myself right now." And I'm telling you, boy, they gave the ball to Bruce Henley, Bacon, man, one day, and man, he was coming around on my side. I didn't care, man. I ran off and hauled up and tried to tackle that big rascal. And so what I did was I locked my arms around him, and he was dragging me. Oh, he was mad. He was trying to kick me, telling me to get all off of him, dragging me through the sticker bugs and everything. But I held on, and here come the cavalry came. And we all gang tackled him. And then from that day on, I got my name. That's what used to call me Kryptonite. Kryp. Yeah, Kryptonite done killed Superman. Oh, man, they used to. And, and I knew, I said, if I do this one time, I think that'll seal the deal for me. And it did. Because every time I went out there and they was playing some kind of games or something, I got picked. I got picked. And I went through a little pain for that, but that was worth it, man. I felt good. I come home sore in the evenings from playing football or something, and I felt so fulfilled. You know what I mean? I was sore and beat up, but I was fulfilled. It felt good. It was a good feeling. And like I say, and it got to the point where they would come looking for me whenever they had want to go. Like we used to go across the track and play football. Whenever they want to get some games going, they would come find Vaughn. Make sure you get him, cause he ain't scared to tackle. I wasn't. And anyway, that area I was talking about where the sticker was, somebody got the idea of digging tunnels. I remember it's the first time the tunnel got dug out there. Everybody was out there digging. I think down there was leading the pack. But everybody had shovels out there. I remember it was back at Eastland School back there, and I thought that was just wonderful. Man, we was digging and digging and that was the boys from cross Liberty cross Cook. Them was the more I used to call them dangerous. They was the more wilder over there on that side of West City, south end of West City. But anyway, uh, we dug them tunnels and we covered up that tunnel. As you went along, you dug it deep enough not to walk in, but to crawl. And you had enough crawl space. And then you covered that section up with some cardboard, and then put dirt on the top of it. And we would it would be winding, and then it would lead to a center spot, which was right in the center of the tunnel. We would have a dugout. It would be dug out. Not enough room to stand, but you could sit and hold your head up, comfortably. And that was the hangout spot in the tunnel. Oh man, now like I said, that was those boys that dug that. So we took that idea back out on the north end of Rush City, and we had got our idea. We was gonna dig us a tunnel. So we dug us a tunnel right there under the Black Bridge. I'll never forget that tunnel. We dug that tunnel. It was right behind my uncle's house, actually, behind Norris's and them house. And we dug a tunnel under there. And I mean, it was elaborate. It was nice. It was roomy. And it had in the center of it, hangout. Even Duna was in on that. And it got to the point where they used to have, Duna and them had their little gang, little bunch, him and Jerry and Ricky, Greg, all them, they was all in the same age group. Anyway, they had fixed, they had fixed them a little clubhouse up in there, in that tunnel. And the older boys used to come over there and raid their tunnel. Go over there, and they would pull up the cardboard and stuff, the lid off the top of it, where you could see down in there. And then, we used to have little snacks and stuff down there. They would raid the tunnel and take stuff out of there. Yeah, so that didn't last long, But that tunnel thing mentality did. Eventually those tunnels was used. The tunnel mentality was used when they had later on when they had went into a little enterprise of selling drugs. Come on, I see it. They had the little spots where and tunnels was used as escape routes in them places. Just about every place they had a so they had it all rigged up where you come up to the door or whatever and put your money in a box or whatever, and they slide it back out. Anyway, uh, it was a section in the building that they had dug out a tunnel in case of police raid, and actually the tunnels served their purpose at one time because the police came and raided